Hey, look here, y'all. I have been wanting to tell y'all since Sunday, which today is only Monday, but I've been wanting to tell y'all the whole day. Maybe Sunday or Monday, Sunday or Saturday night. I want to tell y'all. But listen, it is official. Shedeur Sanders will be playing and will be starting this season. It's official. They already on record with it. They already on record. They gave a layout of how they're going to go about playing Dylan Gabriel. They gave a layout on how they're going to play Shedeur Sanders. So you ain't got to wonder when Shedeur Sanders going to play. He will play and he will start. The Browns are locked in to figuring out, do they have a franchise quarterback or a quarterback that can win them games on this roster, which they know they got one. They watched Dylan Gabriel. They they watched Dylan Gabriel, and you know he gonna be up next. He's up next. This is his turn. Then it's gonna be Shedeur's turn. So pretty much it is rookies playing the rest of the year, y'all. The rookies will play the rest of the year. They are locked in to figuring this thing out. Now, what does that mean about the win-loss situation? I guess at this moment, the Browns saying if Dylan Gabriel can win, so be it. If Shedeur can win, so be it. We got 10 draft picks, so we good. We gonna get our draft picks, so we good. So if they can win, do your thing. And they gave everybody their opportunity. Now, we ain't got our opportunity yet, but we're going to get there. So you got Joe Flacco. He was giving a opportunity. Joe Flacco was given 4 games. He only had 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Dylan Gabriel was officially given the opportunity this Minnesota game. He ended with 57 completion rate. 2 touchdown passing. That's where he at right now. So, and then now you got him again. We're going to set up for what it is. Pittsburgh. We're going to see what Pittsburgh do. Then you got Miami, and then I think you got New England. Then it's a bye week. So these next few games are here. So Dylan Gabriel will have Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Miami, New England, bye week, and then you get up and roll with it. Bye week, then you get up and roll with it. So, yes, that's where we at right now. Yeah, I was trying to type that thing and get up out of there. I was trying to, but yes, y'all. So now it's pretty much laid out. We ain't got to wonder. We ain't got to worry. Everybody's getting their opportunity. They know Joe Flacco was not the future, so they weren't really tripping about that. That's why they made, I don't know if they forced Kevin to make the switch, but remember, the owner said he was going to play both the rookies to see what they got. And I get that. You got to play both rookies, because if you don't play both rookies, you don't know what you got. You don't know what you got. So right now we know that we have Dylan Gabriel. He was given the opportunity. He's still going to be given that opportunity. I believe Dylan Gabriel will play about 6 to 7 games if they do it fairly. If they do it fairly, because it was 13 games left, somebody's going to be the odd man out, unless they decide out of the blue they got to test Bailey for 1 game. But for the most part, they might give it to Bailey for 1 game. I'm just saying they might give it to Bailey for 1 game, because at the end of the day, they know if you play 1 game more than the next person, people going to talk about that. So they might give 1 game to Baylor, or they might give 1 game back to Joe, because it was 13 games left. Now, the thing is, they said this week, like I was telling y'all, this week for Dylan Gabriel, that just passed, the London week, they're tailoring the offense strictly for him. So they don't want Shedeur to be the backup, because they don't want Shedeur to come in on a Dylan Gabriel type of offense. Now, I don't know why it got to be like that, but it is what it is. So this is Dylan Gabriel's offense. It is catered to him. Kevin got this offense strictly for him. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, they got Joe Flacco as the backup, so if anybody need to come in, Joe Flacco is old enough, been in the league long enough, Kevin could easily flip that thing to him. He done already worked with Kevin before. So that's the reason they saying. So that's why Joe Flacco is QB2. Because he could step in and give us that little, whatever they need to give if DG ain't got knocked out of the game or whatever, or something happened to DG. They could go right back to Joe Flacco. And they don't want anything to mess up Shedeur's opportunities. So they say. So Dillon Gabriel offense is strictly Dillon Gabriel's ability, quickness, mindset. That's all on him. So he locked in. This is what we see for Dillon is strictly for Dillon. I don't know why they making it so hard, like you got to go different quarterbacks for different situations. It seemed like they all could do the same thing, but hey, Kevin done won 22 games in a 2-season span. Like, he done had 11 wins and 11 wins. So, Kevin, if that's how you feel, cool. So, we are going to see Dillon Gabriel. He was up first. We're going to see Dillon Gabriel until they get done with him. And I'm thinking he gets all October. That is 4 games. And then you get 2 in November. Then you could give Shedeur the other 2 in November, and then Shedeur the rest of December. And then that last game in January, you could decide who gets that. Who gets the January game? Who balled out enough to get the January game? Now, I don't know if it makes sense, but at the same time, you get what you get. You can't catch a fit. You can't get mad if you got the top-notch teams on the back end. It just is what it is. So this they lay out for Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel, he going to get about 6 to 7 games, y'all. It's 6 to 7 games. And then we'll move on to Shedeur, or they'll get that 1 game up and get at the Bailey or something. But it's really about finding the rookie. So this season, I know the defense probably mad because the fact that you got to hope that the quarterback can win. You got to hope that the quarterback can win. And right now, we on a trial. We are on a trial with both quarterbacks. This is just see who got it, see who don't. So it is what it is, y'all. So you ain't got to worry about it. When Shedeur coming, he is coming. Now, they get to dictate the games. I'm thinking they're going to try to do it somewhat even. Give DG 7, give Shedeur 6, or give them both 6 and 6. And then that last game in January, the first weekend of January, first Sunday of January, then they pick who, get the job. But let me see what y'all talking about. Then I cover Shedeur part, because Shedeur, they got Shedeur's situation set up. So we'll cover it. I'm just giving y'all everything it is. Cam, what's happening, rich girl? Hey, JB, appreciate it. I'll try to get in, get out. AJ, what's good? Ed, Lord, may you bless Ed's health. May you bless whatever he need healed, you heal it, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, Lord. Amen. Val C, what's good? Fresh air. Ian, what's good? Yeah. Sheer Sanders. I love CC. Hey, as long as y'all rock with me, we gonna rock. MJ, what's good? Miss Kimberly, what's happening? Fresh air. Miss Campbell, I love CC. Double R, you say Dillon Gabriel didn't do anything spectacular to me. Just solid, that's it. That's what he was. He was pretty much, he played the way Kevin wanted him to play. He didn't play above that. He didn't play under that. He played right there. Now, did he have some overthrows? Yes. Did he have some batted balls? Yes. But that come with it. Now, this Pittsburgh game, I need him to step up. I need him to do more. D. Miller, hey, what's happening? Hey, you know it. Crystal, what's happening? Ohio, Georgia. I love CC. You said Cleveland might as well get ready. Shedeur is going to take it. Correct. They know that. I guess they say, hey, we saving the best for last. We saving the best for last. So that's pretty much what it is. Double R, you say Dillon can't see over the lineman. Y'all tell the truth. He's not a franchise QB backup. Yeah. I don't know what he officially going to end up being, because I just know right now he get to ride out his time. He gets his opportunity. It won't be no getting taken out of you stinking it up. Well, they could, but you see they ain't going to let that happen. They're not going to allow him to stank it up. They're going to make sure he's playing in the realm of what they want him to do. So he got to figure out a way to shine. He has to figure out a way to shine, or he ain't gonna be able to make it. Brandon, what's good? DG, you say I didn't think Dylan will play 6 games if they keep losing. I think Shedeur will start sooner than later. See, that would be on them, but I think they're gonna try to see what they got. So if they already done took 4 L's, they took 4 L's. No, Joe Flacco won 1 game. Joe Flacco won 1 game. So Joe Flacco was 1-3. They're gonna at least give Dylan Gabriel the opportunity to win or lose 4 games. And then you would think they would give Shedeur the opportunity to win or lose 4 games. But I don't even think they care about the losses right now, y'all. I think right now this is all about finding a quarterback. This is strictly about finding your QB of the future. That's it. I want to find that quarterback. Flo, you say DG is really arrogant. Listen to his press conference. Well, you got to be somewhat cocky. You done made it this far. Got to be somewhat cocky. Now, let's jump into Shedeur. So this is what they said about Shedeur. They said, hey, we are going to play Shedeur, but Dylan is up first. After Dylan, they're going to give Shedeur his offense. They're going to tailor the offense to Shedeur. So Shedeur is going to get his opportunity, and the offense is going to be tailored to him. I don't know what that entails and what that's going to look like, but the offense will be strictly for Shedeur. It'll be just, now, we know Shedeur like to throw that deep ball. So if it ain't no deep balls in it, they lying to us. So they're going to give Shedeur his playing time. Now, me, on the worst case scenario, they'll play Shedeur 4 games. On a great scenario, they'll play him 7 games and he get that extra game. The next great scenario is 6 games. So 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I think he's going to get. And I believe his session, because they didn't exactly say when it was going to start, but it feel like they're going to try to do it even or around closely to even. So if that's the case, that means you're going to give Shedeur the opportunity in November. That's when Shedeur opportunity will come, in November. I'm thinking middle of November or close to the end, just depending on how Cleveland wants to do it. But it is a fact. Shedeur will be playing this season. Shedeur will be starting this season. So we ain't got to worry about that no more. Cleveland done pretty much laid out the blueprint. They gave it to us. I think they gave it to us Sunday or Saturday night. They just gave it to us. Maybe everybody was talking about it. I don't know what made them come out and tell the truth, but they really done said it didn't technically come out of their mouth, but they gave it to the NFL people who talk about everything. So the NFL people say, hey, this going to be the breakdown for Shedeur. So they said it wasn't fair that, and so basically this game for the DG game, that London game, they ain't even really counting that against him. They said because the week was short and he really had no time to work. He just had to jump out there. This week on is when they really going to start, to me, they're going to really grade Dylan Gabriel. And then the same for Shedeur. When it's his week, they going to give it to him. They'll announce it to everybody, hey, Shedeur Sanders will be starting. They ain't going to say the amount of games, but y'all, to me, it's going to end up being 4, 5, 6, or 7 games he'll start. And DG going to get 6 or 7 for a fact. Like, and they're going to do the opposite. Because there's only 13 games left, so 6 and 6, and who get the extra one? If they don't want to count Minnesota like he had enough time, then DG will get 6 more games and for a total of 7, but they not counting the Minnesota game because it was going to London. So that's where we at with that, y'all. Shedeur Sanders will play. Shedeur Sanders will get an opportunity. And supposedly, they're going to put the offense around Shedeur. They're going to put that offense around Shedeur. Now, we know that means Shedeur going to be able to ad-lib. Shedeur, Kevin, call them plays. I don't want what you gave DG. I don't want no just sound game. I want to test the limits. I want to test the limits. I want to test the limits. So I'm excited because I already told y'all that it was going to happen. I had the faith that it was going to happen. But now that they went ahead and basically said it like, look, the NFL went ahead and said, hey, we're going to, that's what they doing. You're going to see DG, you're going to see Shedeur. Now, I don't know if Bailey will come in for that one extra game. Are they saying, Bailey, we know what you buy. We know what Joe Flacco buy. Relax. So I'm excited, y'all. Shedeur, and see, to me, that's why Coach Prime was so crunk. Coach Prime was like, hey, my boy gonna play. He playing this season. I get it now. They must have already told him out the gate. They must have told Coach Prime out the gate that he was going to play. They might have gave him the whole layout because they put it out there now. It's out there now. Like, the layout is there. Shedeur Sanders got an opportunity. So Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur have an opportunity to show the world. Everybody gonna judge it now. Best believe everybody gonna judge it. So on this first game with DG, it was like pretty much game management. It was game management. Nothing more, nothing less. He made plays. That was given to him. That's what you want. You want to make plays that they're given to you. Now, did he do anything like to say like, "Whoo, boy, you like that"? No, he didn't do that. I felt he was better than Joe. My business partner said it was just like Joe kept playing. So, hey, and maybe we feel that they wasted the 4 games, but then maybe it got them time to get it up under their belt, and they're not the reason they're losing. Now, Kevin do got a run game. Kevin could lean on that run game with either one of the quarterbacks. But if Kevin feel like DG can throw that thing, let him throw that thing. But let me see what y'all talking about. Luke, you say Shedeur don't need to worry about play calling. He has to go out there and prove he can run whatever they call, and he can soak it up the playbook because that's what they're looking for. Yeah, but based on everything they've been saying, like now they've been doing a lot of talking. They have said that Shedeur been doing everything that they wanted and been improving. So that's where we at with that. I love CC say time will tell. Yeah, Matt, you say I woke up Sunday morning and said the game already up. Yeah, the game was out of there. Faith, you said why Browns media not aware? No, they know. They definitely know. They saw them articles. It's all over the NFL little articles. They got them articles out. They made sure they put that out. So nobody ain't got to worry about it no more. It's coming. Shedeur is guaranteed to play and start. T. Kitchens, you say the Browns have 4 wins going back to last season. I seen that. T. Hawk, what's good? TP, you say 12 will be the franchise QB. DG will be traded. You say mark your words. Really, it don't matter to me. Like, I just want to see Shedeur play. Listen, Shedeur, to me, has a 10 to a 15-year window or longer, like to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. I can see it. Self, you say with losses piling up, the Browns might as well play the least popular quarterback. Correct, and they will. But they got to give DG his fair amount of opportunities. And then they're going to go back and give Shedeur, I don't know if we can call it fair, but they're going to give Shedeur his amount of opportunities. I don't know which one it is, but yeah. KD, you say, hey, they will throw the football into that fence behind you. Hey, they will. Well, they better not, but yeah. MJ, you say, oh, late in the midnight hour, turning around and around. Yeah, hey, that thing ain't turn all the way around. Yeah, as you say, when Shedeur starts playing real ball, it's a wrap. Correct. When they tailor that offense to him and say, boy, go out there and do your thing, it's going to be a wrap. They ain't going to be able to stop that boy. When they tailor that offense to him, it's going to be a wrap. Oh, William, I like him, and I thought about that this morning. I like that. But you said better than both. Nah, William. Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that next segment. But nah, I did think about Dante Moore. I did think about Dante Moore and with how they going to do this quarterback race. So it's a lot we finna ride out today. Kenfo, you say Colorado doesn't look bad. Doesn't look like a bad team, to be honest. Every team we lost to, correct, but we could have beat 3 of them. We couldn't finish. Ms. Brooks, what's good? Kathy, you say the Browns and the league got too much heat from the fans. Yeah, they had to put that thing out like, nah, y'all, hey, don't worry about it. Shedeur is playing. So I'm good now. Ms. Brown, you say I'm so excited for Shedeur to start. He will, we just don't know when. I'm thinking late November. Now they could go, you get November, you get October, you get November, and then we'll see who can ride it out for the last 5 games. They could go October, November. Like you get October DG, Shedeur you get November, then December, and that last game in January is for whoever ball out. Or they gonna go all the way into the middle of November and then switch it off. I just don't know how they're going to do the switch off. But let's jump off into the quarterback. So now that we got both quarterbacks going to play, they can still, this is what I know they most likely going to do. They going to keep their eyes on the quarterback because they probably know Shedeur, that guy. But either way, they got to keep their eyes on the 26 quarterbacks. Now, with the 26 quarterbacks, you have Oregon quarterback who should look good because he's at Oregon. Every quarterback that kind of came out of Oregon, they play solid. As far as Dylan Gabriel as well, they play solid. Now, Bo Nix was out there shaking and baking. Dylan Gabriel, he played solid. All right. Dante Moore so far looked like he playing solid. But I did think about him like, his name gonna start getting hyped up because he came out in 23. So 23, 24, and this 25. If he ball out, he could dip. I doubt it, but he could dip. And it depends on how they hype him up. They might say, hey, boy, look here. You him. Come on out in this draft. So it's going to take time. We got to see what the rest of the season look like. I still got to get my eyes on the Indiana quarterback, and the great thing about it is I'm going to get my eyes on the Indiana quarterback this weekend because Indiana plays who that is? Oregon. Indiana plays Oregon. So if they play Oregon, I get to see both, and I get to see what they look like. Now, do I think any quarterback in the class of 26 is better than Shedeur? No. I just don't see it. Like, so far, I haven't. Yeah, hey, Beck gonna get some love, and on top of Beck getting love, you got, who else gonna get love? Beck will get love. Penn State quarterback, I think he done kind of started sliding down. Clemson quarterback, pretty much, that's a no-go for me. And same for Penn State, he kind of like a no-go for me. Who else? LSU quarterback, that's kind of like a no-go. South Carolina quarterback, kind of like a no-go. So that they're gonna have to turn it. Now they could force it. They could force it with any of these quarterbacks. They could say, South Carolina quarterback, he's built like a, what's my boy name? Cam Newton. He's built like Cam Newton. And then you got the LSU quarterback. His dad is an offensive coordinator in the NFL. He knows football. You know, you can say all these things, but when you look at these quarterbacks, ain't none of them quarterbacks better to me than Shedeur. I wouldn't put them over Shedeur. Now, Shedeur got to come out here and ball to prove that he him, but he ain't like that. Then you got, like you said, Sweet, you got Arch Manning. Arch Manning, they done pretty much pushed him to the side. Like, bro, this your growing year. And next year, hopefully, you play better. And if you play better, then we could draft you. But right now, this your growing year. Wait, you said Miami quarterback Carson Beck. He could have his name up there, but I don't think he like that. Like, yes, he probably gonna get drafted first or second round. Like, they gonna draft somebody. They gonna draft at least 2 quarterbacks first round. But at this moment, y'all, none of them quarterbacks look like the Browns should try to get them unless Dylan Gabriel stank it up and Shedeur stank it up. But we know they not gonna stank it up. You see what Dylan Gabriel gonna do. He's gonna give us that and maybe a little more. Maybe he got another level or 2 levels to him. And then when Shedeur come, he gonna give you what he gave us at the Panthers and even more. So that's pretty much how this finna go. So once they see that, they ain't gotta worry about no quarterback. They got a quarterback. They can roll with a quarterback that's on their roster, that's already getting used to the plays and call it a day. But they will keep their eyes open. Now, the next thing they keeping their eyes open for is, okay, once Shedeur or DG show them that they all that and a bag of chips and they can roll with that, now you can say, okay, we don't need no quarterback. We can make one of them a backup or trade one of them. Cool. All right, now, you look for old linemen you could get. You look for wide receivers you can get. You look for anything that you really need. If you need more old linemen, go get them. Go get the dogs because you got 2 first-round picks. So if you ain't got to use that on a quarterback, you can use that on 2 big-time old linemen, or you can use that on a big-time wide receiver, but you just never know. Now, I know they probably got their eyes on Jeremiah Smith, but Jeremiah Smith ain't going to come out until next year's draft. Now, they might be looking at that wide receiver at Arizona State, Jordan Tyson. Now, he getting a lot of love, but I don't know the last time a Big 12 wide receiver just came out balling. I know we got Travis Hunter in the NFL, but he ain't just absolutely balling that wide receiver. So, I'm going to go get me one of them SEC wide receivers from LSU. I want me an LSU wide receiver because them boys come out getting it. For some reason, Ohio State. That's who I'm getting. Ohio State wide receivers or LSU wide receivers. Just being real with y'all. Them boys come and do their thing. They come and do their thing. But let me see what y'all talking about. DG, you said 12. Yeah, it's a wrap. Oh, that's when y'all think he playing week 12? KT, you said, I wish Shedeur and Travis would have stayed at CU. Their time was up. Travis could have came back, but Shedeur time was up. Yeah, as you said, Shedeur is QB1 franchise player, period. Yeah, he is. I love CC. Yes. Boy, hey, Lord, you the best. Ray, you say Art's tripping. Yeah, Art's trying to get itself on point. Right now, it's real. It's real for Arch Manning. This ain't no play. He out there with the real boys. Ed, you say, how Shedeur call his first audible? I don't know. BT, you say Shedeur had, he came in 21. He came in 21. Roger, what's happening? T-Wade, you say, like you said, they got to get the front line to be able to protect your front. Yeah. So they going to see what these quarterbacks about on the roster, these 2 rookies, as well as peeking out there and seeing what's in just in case. And I understand that. You in the just in case mode. Now, we understand that Shedeur him. But they will just in case that thing. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Hey, they will just in case that thing. So we going to see. BT, you said Prime said he had another year before the draft. Shedeur's probably ready. He did his time. He like, bro, we gone. We gone. But I ain't think he had no another year because T. Williams, yeah, that's been a long time. Dez Bryant been a long, long, long time. Dez Bryant been a minute from now. MJ, you say you so excited, looking forward to seeing Shedeur. I am too. Just the fact that we know he gonna play, just the fact that they giving a real opportunity. They saying, hey, Shedeur, you gonna get your turn, so relax and chill. And then I love y'all. Ooh, man, listen. Now everybody, I guess Prime must have got on that phone. Hey. Y'all don't get out here talking crazy about my son now. Now, don't get out here spreading these lies and rumors about my son. So, you know, they kind of addressed it. Like the Browns kind of addressed that, saying, hey, Shedeur is improving. Shedeur is playing. Shedeur is getting better. Like, they kind of had to go out there and say it, because remember I told y'all, man, they can't just keep letting people just talk crazy about it. Roger say, so according to the Browns, the holdup from Shedeur playing is that Kevin has to, correct. That's what I was telling you. So that's basically they playing. They giving DG, this is all for DG. That's what you got. Then they look at Shedeur, they're going to say, Shedeur, this offense is built for you. So, hey, but it's a way to keep the pressure off of everybody. It's a way to say, and basically they are telling us, hey, in case you guys want to get too rowdy, Dylan Gabriel is starting. Joe Flacco is the backup because we want to give Shedeur his own situation. This situation for DG is straight for him. Joe Flacco can come in and do either or. That's why we're doing that, okay? That's why we're doing that. So they pretty much came out there and just, they gave that to us. They gave that one to us. Yeah, they gave that one to us. And I'm like, hey, let's see. Let's see. So right now, this is DG opportunity. And they got to go through two quarterbacks, DG and Shedeur. And when they go through DG and Shedeur, then we'll get to see what they like. Then we'll get to see what it is. Gigi, you say they were trying to do something. Yeah. They made sure, hey, we know it's a lot of pressure on us. Let's go ahead, everybody trying to talk about Shedeur, let's get that handled. So, let's jump into that. So you got the head coach, former head coach, who was talking about Shedeur, talking mad trash about Shedeur. I'm talking about, oh no, that thing sounds sure enough official. Ain't no, don't sound official. Well, that ain't official. So now you got it where Shedeur, they talking about him in the media, but now when they talk about him, they got to talk about him in the right light. So you got Rex backed up off that thing. Rex said, yeah, we just want to see him. We just want to see him do good. We just want to make sure, because he's such a, everybody want to see him, and we know he can play ball. Like, nah. Somebody that got on that phone and say, hey, man, you tripping. You talking about my boy like you don't know me. You got to stop talking all these lies. So he done switched it now. He's going to say that Shedeur is him, and Shedeur will get his opportunity, and we just want to check him out. But they like, hey, don't keep playing with me about my son now. Don't, hey. Now, I ain't saying Coach Pride said that, but you see he changed his tune. He changed his tune, and then now they like, hey, bro, hey, stop playing with me. So now the media, they ain't going to be able to come at Shedeur like that, because now they know, hey, Shedeur will play. Shedeur will get his opportunity. And now all the stuff that they've been saying, Shedeur ain't ready. Shedeur, he ain't doing what he got to do. They like, no, he is doing what he got to do. They went out and said, hey, he's putting in the work, he's improving, and we're going to tailor that offense around him. So Shedeur will get everything he needs to go out there and be successful. So now you can't go out there and lie on him no more. All the lies got to stop, because they done basically put it out there. Shedeur handling business. Shedeur doing what he got to do. He's continuing to improve. Now everybody backtracking. Everybody want to backtrack now. Everybody want to say, well, hey, Shedeur, yeah, we just want to see him now. Nah. You just want to see him now. You talked all that trash about him. Y'all tried to make that man look real bad. The whole time, now, I don't know if anybody else going to be coming up in his face. Now that everything out there, now I don't know if everybody going to come get in his face now. I really don't think they're going to come to Shedeur. No, I know they need to get their clicks and their views, but I don't think they're going to come for him. I don't think they're going to come for him, because if they do, then, hey, it's on and popping. So I don't think they're going to come for Shedeur no more. I think they're going to talk in a good manner now. I really think they're gonna talk in a good manner. I think it's over. You see how Rex just said? Rex said, nah. I just want to see how he play. So I think now all that stuff is squashed, and now we get to see Shedeur eventually late November or all November, and they gonna decipher who December for. But I think it's gonna go six games for one, 7 for the other, October for one, November for the other, and then figure out who get December. But either way, we good now. We are good. And then the way they keep showing Shedeur so much love, it's like, how you gonna play this man like he ain't like that and you know he like that? You know he like that. Also, Monet, you say the truth self set you free? Yeah, all the way free. Nick, you say, I hope he has a chance to get them to the wild cards. That means we gotta start winning. And I don't know if we gonna be winning. No, you say, I think a win or two with the Browns team gets fixed to Sunday night. Well, whenever Shedeur does start, everybody gonna tune in. They gonna make sure they let the league know. I guarantee you his game be on big time TV. His game gonna be on big time TV. They might even try to say, boy, we gonna give you the spotlight. Excuse me. We gonna give you the 8 o'clock game. You get that 8 o'clock game. We want to see you ball out. Nick, you say, I want to see Shedeur prove himself right and his doubters wrong. Me too. Count, you say it's going to be epic with the game plan, tailor for him. I hope. We hope that they tailor it to him. They say they going to tailor it to him. But you just really don't know. You really don't know. Deanna, you say it's a cash cow? Yeah. E, you said, please don't believe what the team is saying. They will disappoint your brother. It's pro sports. Dylan Gabriel is the 3rd round. He will get at least 9 games, and Shedeur may get the rest. I'm cool with that because they never gave the game count. I'm just doing it on a fair situation, but I know it probably won't be fair. But I was just trying to do it on a fair situation. But if they only give him whatever they give him, 4 games or whatever, I take that. If they only give him 4 games, I'll take that too. D. Adams, you said Kevin will be replacing him. Yeah. Hey, ho. You said, well, you know how he did in that preseason game. He balled out. Eddie, you said Kez said that DG is a younger player and he will have time to clean up his mistakes. Yeah, but they still going to play Shedeur. That's the thing. They still going to play Shedeur. Double G, you said, Coach, they going to make some, yeah. They going to get big money in that game. Hey, Cuz, I think I seen Cuz. They probably want to trade him to, they got to see him first before they trade him. And then to my other Cuz, when Shedeur plays and start, yes, I do want to go. When Shedeur plays and start, I do want to go. KM, you said until he gets first team reps, he might not get an opportunity until the last 2 games. Whichever way they decided. I think if they try to give him 2 games, you can't give Dylan all the games and then give Shedeur 2. You can't give Dylan Gabriel 11 games, then give Shedeur. That's going to look bad on the franchise. They can go give him 7 games and give Shedeur 6, or give him 8 games and give Shedeur 5. But you got to give him at least 4 games at the bare minimum. You just can't throw him out there like he ain't nothing. T, you said Kevin has given no reason to trust any. Well, Kevin has said they put it out on the behalf of Cleveland. That's what they did. They put that out on behalf of Cleveland. But look, y'all. Hey, Mac, hey, appreciate it. Mac just put that book. Hey, that's my book right there. Yeah, Kim, I'm going to go re-edit my title. I was trying to rush and get out here and get it. But yes, I am an author. Mac just put my book in there, The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Grab that. Hey, I am an author. But listen, if you looking to get monetized, if you looking to get your gifts and your talents and you put it out here for the world to go see, email me. If you want to build your social media, email me. If you want to learn how YouTube work, email me. P. Holland just put it up there. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. But hey, I will come on later today. Now we got to get some college talk in. I'm gonna get some college talk in. We're gonna talk about Coach Prime. I think as soon as I get about 4:45 or 5 o'clock, 5:15, I jump straight on and we'll jump into college ball and we'll talk that college. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.